In this video, I want to share with you the year-end NFT report from fine art industry to collectible industry. Collectors actually spending more money on NFTs, especially fine art NFT. Average spending price is $46,000 USD dollars. Based on Artbit report. There are also some emerging business, such like NFT displayer. So there's a Hong Kong fine art collectors. He invests 2 companies that can display NFT. So one of the interesting facts about these years, there are more and more museums, not only gallery, but museums, they join this NFT movement. Especially for those museums that they think about they can use a 3D printing. So they can reproduce those digital copies into NFTs. And meantime, they can actually fundraise for the museums or artists. Museum owners, whoever own those artworks, do they have the right to reproduce? Because especially if those digital assets from foreign countries. We also have a lot of scandals these years. So one of the scandals is still under investigation based on CoffeeZilla. That's Logan Paul, the very famous, popular YouTuber. He actually, it was like his friends, and there's a project that really never launched. And those early investors, what do they have? It's not even minted. It's not tokenized, so they get literally just JPEG. However, the project discontinued, and all these the team members. One of the team members, he's an actor. But he say he's graduated from MIT and he's an engineer. And rest of the teams, they just sued each other. So there's a lot of drama. So we're still in the middle of watch, how this going to be end. And we all know FTX, SBF, Sam Bankman-Fried, he fucked everyone in the crypto this year. Especially there are a lot of victims in Asia. I feel like I have some suggestions after this. So we have to think about how can we move on, how can we learn from all these bad experience, and perhaps this is devastating, but we still need to move forward. From Logan Paul's case studies, we can tell there are a lot of people, they have no clue what is an NFT forever. It's so easy that they just trust someone. They're more like influential, especially those they have more than 1 million subscribers. And the thing is, I don't feel like that's the reason you can trust it. You always, from my point of view, especially for those collectible, not fine art NFT, you have to really careful about those team members. So the case like Logan Paul's crypto zoo is a kind of ridiculous. He has a movie actor in his team, and this guy is gone to nowhere after the whole project discontinued. So we always this old saying, don't trust verify, but these days people, they are really good to act like they're like a pro. Like I receive bunch of emails. They don't tell me who they are, but they always say, I'm Gary Vee's friend. First of all, I don't know Gary Vee in person. And the second, even if I ask Gary Vee, probably, everyone knows him, but he couldn't recall the memory. Like if I want to ask you, do you know these guys? So I feel like if you gave me some introduction email, without any virtual meeting, you just say, oh, please buy this NFT because I'm Gary Vee's friend. I say, what the fuck? Why do I need to believe that? And also, why do I have to trust you? Because you're Gary Vee's friend. There's no way to verify, right? So, So what my suggestion is always don't look people like if they graduate from Ivy League or they who are their parents and they're from like really a top of 1% of a rich family. I don't really give a shit about it because if I appreciate your artwork, if I appreciate your team, your team members, you like to support each other, friendly communities with the good people, and then I'll collect. Okay, it's not because you're Gary V's friend. Okay, don't ever pitch people that you're Gary V's friend. Or your Logan Paul's friend. Okay, we don't care about that. NFT is just like a religion. You need to trust your community. You need to trust your religion. If you believe it, and then you need to support each other. A lot of the time, I feel like, at the beginning, people, they just so proud of that themselves. They have all these NFTs. And they say bunch of bullshit. And then after a few days, after they check all these charts, from OpenSea, and then they say, oh, this is a rock pool, I don't believe this project anymore. I feel like if you cannot, even your own community cannot support you, or you always sabotage each other, who's going to support your project? Okay, you need to love your project, love your people, love your community, and of course, love your NFT, love those NFT you collect. And also, you need to know each other. If all your team member, they sabotage each other, so who's going to support you? It's just something like a religion, because you have a strong belief. So my last word, NFT just like a religion. If you choose to be like a scammer or opportunities, you are out. If you choose to Happy New Year's, and we're ready for 2023.